So if you see that it's so serious for people to get your energy, try to get energy out of you in that way, and you see that the narcissist never misses a beat to try to get energy, whether it's good or negative, because they can go from cussing you out, slapping you around, talking crazy to you, and as soon as they walk into a store, they can seem very charismatic to the cashier and to other people, like nothing happened. When someone is having a bad day, right, they're gonna have a completely bad day all the way around. They're not gonna go and switch up for the fucking cashier. These people will literally switch like a light switch so quickly, because they need energy from all their unhealed traumas and their addictions. They need energy from others so bad that they will turn on and off the light switch every chance that they get. And what I think is so crazy about that is that once you start to see that even if you choose what you say to people, they can simply greet you and feel like they know you just because they say good morning to you all the time, and they can start feeling a connection to you where they feel like you've greeted them enough times and gave them enough energy, to now where they start making suggestions on who you are to other people. And then they try to build a quick fake friendship with you, and they feel like, I got you to trust me just because I was greeting you, and now I'm about to start stealing your energy. Now because I feel like I got you. You're a nice person. You're a nice person, and you're so gullible because you gave me energy, and you don't know how the energy you were giving me over time was being calculated by me. They were calculating every move, every time they saw you, every time they ran across you. They were calculating everything, and you start paying attention. Like, these motherfuckers be really out here trying to take your energy that bad, and then they start asking for shit, or they start wanting favors, or they feel like now they can start trying to ask for shit. Now they can give you sob stories about the relationships that they're in with their partners and how they're unhappy, and they're trying to get you to save them or something. Like, yeah, I'm married, or yeah, I live with this person, but man, they ain't shit. And they're hoping because you're a good person that you'll be like, oh, you don't deserve that, you know, I know you. Every time you come here, you say hi to me, you greet me. They think you're that stupid. And once you start to see that a lot of these, because when I run across narcissists that do this, I don't know how it is for men, but with me as a woman, I usually get narcissist men who do this to me all day long, like trying to steal energy. And then when they know I'm onto them and I'm onto their shit, they'll say that I'm unhappy. Like, they'll say, oh, when are you ever happy? You always seem like you're sad or you're mad or something. And I'm like, I'm not sad or mad. I said, I'm just chilling. Like, I'm just hanging out. Like, I'm just doing my job. Like, what do you want me to say? I don't know. It's like if they don't know what you're thinking, it scares them, because they're used to women who tell them everything right away, and those be the women they can control because they're too nice. So with me, I could tell that it aggravates some of them, and then some of them respect me because of it. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm on to something that a lot of these bitches aren't on, because the men can tell the difference. So that means that they're used to targeting women who are vulnerable or going through things, and they prey on that. They prey on your vulnerabilities or your need for love, anything that they can prey on, and it gives them energy. Even if you don't mess with them, even if you know that they're someone who's flirtatious, just the simple fact that you will flirt back with them or entertain them or greet them with respect, and they already showed you they're not someone you should respect, that gives them fuel. And the new supply is very good at giving the narcissist that fuel, because the narcissist becomes delusional. And that's why when you love them, they are telling you that you're the delusional one, because you should know better. You should know that they don't fuck with you, but they should know better that the new supply don't fuck with them. And if you're telling them to their face the truth, like, you know, whoever you after, they don't fuck with you. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, they do more for me. They start lying. They got more money than you. They start comparing you. Oh, you know, they start trying to talk about all the shit that you've been through, all the bad shit you've been through, which a lot of the bad shit you've been through is because of them. So it's like, how dare you bring up shit when it was a projection of you being around me, bitch. So you start to see that the narcissist will start treating people better than you. You'll see they'll cuss you out going to the store, start talking to someone very, very nicely. You'll start to see that, so you already know they're treating the new supply better. I remember one time the narcissist giving me a rose, right? He came home from work and gave me a rose. Later on, when I started to figure out that he was over there messing with his ex, and I seen like a picture of like a bouquet of roses, and my intuition said that's the bouquet of roses he bought her, and he only gave you a fucking rose when he came home. That's some cold shit. You treated this person better than me, the person that got your back in the present time, present day, and you're going back to the past, you're going back to whoever you can get energy from. You're that desperate for energy because you're a black hole, that you're going to treat people that dogged you out probably or don't want nothing to do with you. You're going to treat them better, give them a whole bouquet of roses, and then going to come home and give me a single rose because you know deep down that was fucked up what you did. You know that I probably do more, have your back in a way that person don't got your back. So you feel some type of way. So you say, I'm going to give her a rose. Like, she going to be satisfied with just a rose. And I was really happy about that fucking one rose. And when the narcissist discarded me and then he tried to hoover me with a bouquet of roses, I said, oh, he want to send me a bouquet of roses, but he was sending that new supply roses all the time. He was sending them flowers all the time. You start to see they treating the new people that don't even fuck with them like that better than you. And I know that for a fact because I snooped after the relationship was over, and I'm like, I know, you know, you already know they don't hoover because they're with the new supply. So yeah, I did snoop, and there was like a video that they posted, and on the video, basically, he's at like a really nice restaurant, and it's the new supply, and I think the new supply's friend, and I'm gonna say the new supply's friend because it sounded like he had no connection to the other girl. So he didn't post their faces, but I could hear their voices in the background. So he ordered something, everybody got their food, and the new supply was like, oh my gosh, I feel so fucking tipsy. I feel so tipsy already. Like, she said something of that sort, like, I feel buzzed already, or I'm already like basically drunk. So she knew by saying that, she's hinting to the narcissist, I'm drunk and I'm ready for you. So the narcissist is thinking, yeah, bitch, I got you drinks, you feeling good, you know, you chilling with your friend after we drop off your friend, like, I know I'm gonna get some. I know I'm gonna get a treat for love bombing you today, and you're sending me signals by telling me you're buzzed. Oh, I'm so buzzed already. The way she said it sounded sleazy, right? She's like, I'm so tipsy right now. And then the friend said something like, man, I got a lot of food, or something like, oh, I got a lot of food, or something like that. And the new supply, it seemed like she didn't really order too much. She probably wanted more drinks than she wanted food, like these crackhead bitches do sometimes. Like, oh, I already ate, but I'm gonna get this motherfucker to buy me some food and I'm gonna take it to go, because I basically made him take me to get some food, and I brought my friend with me. And because he's a narcissist, he's gonna want to show out and pay for my friend. But then you got to think about all the times where they were arguing with you about money and all kind of shit, right? But here they're all, even trying to get you to pay and give your card to them so they can look like they're the ones paying. The narcissist will treat you like a whole fucking snake, But he'll go with the new supply and go treat them and treat their friends and family the way they wanted you to treat their friends and family who knew the narcissist was using you, and they all were trying to get shit from you like some fucking animals. But they would go and treat the new supply, her friend, with no hesitation. And even if the friend pays for her own food, it's the simple fact that he will even be charming to her friends, but will treat your family and the people who care about you, who can see through the narcissist, like shit, right? And it's because the narcissist is all about how people view them. So they want to be seen as somebody, something. And here the new supply is saying, oh, I'm feeling tipsy right now, in a very sleazy way. He's like thinking, I already know how the narcissist thinks. He thinks, oh, I'm going to get some. I'm going to get some. Just like how certain narcissists will, you go on a date, they take you out to eat, and then they expect you to sleep with them after the date. And you're looking at them like, no, bitch. I don't even know you. We just getting to know. We just met. They think they're going to get some right away. It's because they're used to messing with the Jezebel, people like that, sleazy bitches like that. So then you're thinking like, oh, okay, they're treating the new supply better than me. They're treating people that don't fuck with them better than me. And they can't even see through them, to the point that they thought when they posted this, it was supposed to make me jealous, but really I could see through the bullshit. They thought when they posted this that I might be secretly watching, and I'm gonna be jealous because they're at a nice restaurant and he over there treating and whining and dining. But all I could hear in my ears were, this bitch is sleazy as fuck. She's telling him like, oh, I'm drunk, and so he can know he gonna get some, and she's saying it in front of her friend so her friend can know. You telling your nigga, you telling your friend he got some good, and that's dangerous because your friend might want him, or your friend, but at the same time, I could tell that you don't even want him, so you feel like if you don't want him, you don't respect him, your friend ain't gonna want him or respect him. You said that because you want him to feel some type of way, and you know that your friend also knows that you're using him. And then the friend said, I got a lot of food. And then the sleazeball Jezebel spirit said, oh girl, he's way worse. He buys a lot of food, like all the time, or something like that. Like, he's a foodie, like he eat a lot, he buy a lot of food, he always want to eat. And that's who the narcissist is. He's a fat fuck. That's how he is. He a little greedy fat fuck. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, of course, you know, I already know that's who he is, but I wouldn't even have said that to my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had my friend or a family around, I wouldn't even have, just as soon as the friend said, I got a lot of food or something like that, she goes, oh, he's way worse. He's a foodie. Like, girl, you should see him. He's way worse. Like, he buys us food all the time. He always buying and cooking me shit. Like, he always doing shit for me, bitch. He always got food on lock for me. He way worse. I'm surprised he ain't buy more right now. Because he'll do it just to show off in front of you. Like, I could tell she already knows the narcissist very well, the way I know him. And I was like, oh, she know him very well. But the way she's using her words is not what she's saying, but it's how she's saying it, right? That you could tell a lot about a woman or a man when they're trying to play games with you. Because they're saying disrespect in front of you while trying to make you feel good, but to their friend who really knows them, they can see through it. And that's what I was listening to. I was listening to her, oh, I'm really fucked up. I'm really buzzed. I'm really tipsy right now. Like, babe, you got me drunk. You buying drinks up in this expensive restaurant, wasting your money. You could have just bought me a bottle, nigga, and I would have been satisfied with that. That's how she came off, and I said, oh, okay, I get it. The narcissist is attracted to people who don't really fuck with them, but he thinks they fuck with them. And I always knew that because he's very delusional. Don't nobody fuck with nobody, really. And when you do find people that fuck with you, really, really fuck with you and forgive you and love you, then those are the people you're supposed to go hard for. But the narcissists, they always like to go for their fake friends. They always like to go after fake ass bitches, fake ass dudes. And you understand, because you've been there, But at some point, you're like, come on, let's get real. You should be attracted to people for their character more than looks at this point. You know what I'm saying? But no, the narcissist is like, no, he like in high school. She's in high school. She's like, oh, I'm going to have a baby by this guy because he's very attractive. We're going to have a cute baby. Baby get here and the motherfucker gone. You got a cute baby, but you broke. You thought having a cute baby was going to get you somewhere? You thought having a cute baby was going to get you help from people around you? Other motherfuckers got kids too, bitch. What was you thinking? And you think now you want to pimp your kid out. Now you want to pimp yourself out. Now you want to teach your children how to take shit from people, how to manipulate people, because that's all you got to offer. That's what the narcissist likes. That's who they go after. That's who they actually treat better than you. They'll go. They could have had a whole family with you. They'll go after the bitch that don't got shit going and she looking for somebody to save her. But because she look better than you, that's who he gonna go after, even though she got nothing to offer you. And she got baggage, but the narcissists don't care about that because they got baggage a lot of times too. And a lot of times too, they bring you into their circus just so that they can triangulate you with their other children and make you really feel it. And treat them better on purpose. Even though those people don't really fuck with them, the narcissist will do it just because they know you actually care. Them people don't give a damn. They don't care whether the narcissist does for them or don't do, because they're going to get another dummy to do it. So the narcissist is like, I like them because they use people like me, so I'd rather go and buy them and trick off of them like they're a prostitute. I'd rather go give them money because all they care about is money like me. I'll go give them money before I give it to you because I know you really need it. I know you really need that job, so I ain't gonna give it to you because you really need it. I'm gonna give it to the motherfucker that ain't even gonna do their job, and they in here trying to snatch a baby daddy. They're trying to look for a man to trap. I'd rather give it to this bitch right here. Even though I know you're smart, you're intelligent, but we don't want to see you with money. We don't want to see you with money. I'd rather have her, even though she's a bitch, I'd rather have her with some money, because then I could be friends with her and make my ugly self look better. That's how weird people are, who they'll treat people just because they feel like if they treat certain people, even if they're bad people, they feel like they're going to get something out of being connected to them. So you got a whole bunch of people trying to use each other. And that's why the narcissist will treat people that want to use them better than you, who didn't want shit from them. And then they're searching for people that don't want shit from them. And they're trying to play themselves like the victim. And they're trying to play you like you the narcissist or you the Jezebel. And whatever story your life story is, your traumas are, the narcissist is going to carry that shit on like it happened to them. They out here catfishing people. They're going to try to act like it happened to them. Like they're the victims. You know what I'm saying? Like they're a victim of their circumstance. But you always think to yourself, we went through the same shit. Some of these people, you grew up together, same household. And you're like, how come I'm not like as evil as you? You know what I'm saying? So it don't really even got nothing to do with that. Even though sometimes it could be certain factors that help that. But sometimes it's just not in your DNA, because you're still a human being. So you realize these people almost, it's like they're not human beings and they're artificial intelligence, you know. So me hearing the new supply talk about, oh yeah, I'm tipsy, yeah, thank you motherfucker for buying me drinks so my friend can see that I be tricking off of you. And my people see that you be tricking off of you, and then I'm gonna boast about it in front of your face, and I'm gonna say, oh, he a foodie, because in your head you're thinking it's a compliment, because you're like, oh yeah, I'm the one that know everything about food. I'm a chef. I cook really good. She knows that it's boosting your ego, but in her with her Jezebel spirit mind game, she's literally telling her friend, you buy everything. That's what she's trying to tell her. Oh, he be paying for everything. She boasted about it when we were together. We did for each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I treated you as my equal, and now you with somebody that's treating you like that's what you need to do. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. And then the narcissist had the nerve to tell me at the end of the relationship that the reason he's like, like I had started a new business venture, and he goes, you don't even ask me to help you with anything, or if you was a real bitch, you would have told me to buy you this and buy you that if that's what you needed. But instead of telling me what you need, you're just sitting there quiet trying to get that shit. Like, basically, I'm not asking him for any help. I'm slowly buying my stuff and shit that I need for this new business venture, and it's taking me more time because I'm not asking for help for him to help me. So he's basically telling me, you're not a real bitch because you're not telling me what you need. But I'm not telling you what I need because you're always telling me what you need, and I don't want to put that on you because it's not on you. As long as you support me, that's all I need from you. As long as I support me, that's all I need, because that's what I'll do for you, is support you in anything that you do. But the narcissist got so cocky because they're treating the new supply how you want to be treated, but it's like you're afraid to ask for stuff because you know sometimes the narcissist gets mad. But now the new supply asks for stuff, and instead of the narcissist being mad, they actually want to do stuff for the new supply because they hate you. They secretly hate you now because they're admiring the new supply. So you already know you didn't do nothing to this person and they're treating you differently. And the only conclusion you can come up with is they're with someone else, they're cheating. And the narcissist will deny it. And the more they deny it, the more hate they build inside of themselves for you, to the point where they're abusing you even physically. And you're thinking like, what did I do? I didn't do shit. And the narcissist is like, well, this is why I treat you how I treat you, because you don't stand up for yourself. But as a man, they were never supposed to be there to hurt you for no reason, because they don't know how to deal with their own emotions, and they don't even know what they really want. You know, and they should also have more self-control. So you start to see that everything is used for fuel, for energy. They need admiration. And I remember the narcissist telling me, like, you don't admire me the way you admire your boss and admire certain people in your life. And it's like, I admire them because I've seen them, you know, I've seen them from having nothing to having something. I've seen certain relationships that I grew up with when people were riding in bikes and shit, going to work, and now they got a whole house. I've seen it from the beginning. I've seen people escalate. And when you're trying to do the same with the narcissist, it's like they don't believe in that. They think that all those people had shit handed to them. They think it's a lie. They think you're delusional. They don't respect what you have. They don't respect what you have if it's not what they want. If it's not the car that they feel you should be driving, they want to pick on you for everything when they can't even afford it. They want to pick on you what kind of car, what kind of house you got. They can't even afford it. They can't even buy one. They can't even get one. And then when they get something, they want to throw it in your face. But when you get something, you're not getting it to throw it in your face. You're getting it because you either need it or you want to treat yourself. But not to impress other people. They're sitting there trying to make you jealous because everything they do is to impress other people. That's someone that's looking for love, and they're always looking outside for shit. So yeah, the narcissist will treat the people that don't fuck with them like that because they're always looking for something better. They're always looking for something, and when shit is too predictable for them, it's boring. So they go out searching for something that's unpredictable, and that unpredictability in the new supply is what's always going to hurt them. And that's why they always come around the block until they can't come around the block. And then they end up being the slave of the new supply, and they know that they're the slave. They're well aware of it because you've been a slave for them, and they're willing to be a slave for something that they want, that they feel is unreachable. It's something that they wouldn't have had if they hadn't manipulated that relationship. They feel like they manipulated that relationship. They feel like they would have never had it if they wouldn't have manipulated the relationship or gave them this illusion through pictures online, you know, like swindling a person. They feel like if they would never swindle that person, they would never had that person. So they're willing to submit to them for their own lies. They're willing to take abuse for their own lies. So yeah, and they don't feel like they're being used. They feel like they're not being used because they're aware that they're being used. So they feel like if I'm aware that I'm being used, I'm not really being used. Because the narcissist validates literally why they abuse you and why they receive abuse. They validate it. They validate these things, you know, and then they seek, and then when they know something ain't clicking in their brain, they go try to seek empaths and people who can think clearly, because they can't think clearly, and then they come around trying to get energy from you until you can't think clearly no more. So the narcissist will always treat people who treat them less than better than you. They will treat the new supply people better than. They'll use the things that you wanted, good qualities about your personality, the way that you think, the way that you move, your empathy. They're going to steal those things, leave you with hate, leave you with jealousy, leave you with all the feelings that they felt. And they're going to take all your feelings, your emotions, your empathy, and they're going to show it to someone else, to the point where that person believes that that's who the narcissist is, to the point where the narcissist believes that that's who they are. They feel like they grew up. They feel like, oh, I learned a lot from my last relationship. I know who I want to be. But everything that they want to be, who the new version of them, is coming from you. It's coming from your pain. You know what I'm saying? But in the narcissist's mind, they feel like they outgrew you. You're the hater. And because they're doing good, you must be the hater. But they're only doing good because they learned a lot of good ethics, working ethics, all type of things. And even if they didn't see these things in you because they were breaking you down, you were giving them the game of what has kept you alive this far, even while drowning yourself. And now the narcissist won't give you any credit for anything you've ever done, because you destroyed your own self trying to help them. So now they won't give you credit for who you were before you met them. And when you tell them, hey, when I met you, this is not who I was, my life wasn't like this, they'll say, I don't know who you were before I met you. You were a stranger, and you're a stranger again. Whatever you did back then and whatever you allowed to happen, it's on you. And someone that can be that cold and that wicked and calculating, and also be aware that it's them, and they want you to believe their own lies, and while they're trying to gaslight you, they're acting like you're trying to gaslight them. For someone to be that desensitized to people's emotions, just know that the when they do have emotions, it's going to be toxic. That's why they don't have no shame in stalking you and doing all these crazy things as an empath, even though they don't fuck with you, because that's what they're doing for the Jezebel. They're stalking the Jezebel. They're doing shit that the Jezebel is like, oh, this motherfucker stalking me again. And she takes him as a joke. She laughs at him. She laughs at him. So, of course, when the narcissist is doing this to you, they don't look at it like weird behavior, because that's a pattern with them. They go after toxic people that don't fuck with them. So I hope this message, you guys, I'm gonna end it right here, because man, I ain't got no data on this phone. So I'm gonna end it right here, and I'm sending you guys lots of love. I hope that this was helpful. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and if you guys want to book a session, my booking information is on the description. And someone had just donated to my channel. I really wish I could see the name right now, but whoever you are, I appreciate you, for real, bruh. Anyway, talk to you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Bye.